Good afternoon from the Magic Kingdom, and as you can see, I am by myself today. So I'm going to go around and show you my favorite rides in each of the 7 themed lands here at the Magic Kingdom. So stick around. So, as I said before, I'm going to show you my favorite rides in all of the lands here at Magic Kingdom. However, there is a slight problem there. Some of the lands don't have any rides. So, Main Street is technically one of the themed lands here in the Magic Kingdom. However, there aren't any rides at all. It is meet and greets for characters and stores. So, we're just going to kind of wing it. It is only 11:30 in the morning and it is already very busy here on Main Street. So, might be a little difficult to show you all my favorite rides, but we're going to try anyways. So I stopped in to get coffee because, you know, that's pretty much needed whenever you come to the Magic Kingdom. And one, Starbucks' line only took me about 5 minutes to get coffee, which is shocking to me. Normally I'm at least expecting a 30-minute endeavor. And two, I walk outside and Main Street is still busy, but I can at least maneuver. So maybe it isn't that busy today. I don't know. I'll check the wait times on the app in a little bit and that'll give me a better idea. But we are now entering the hub, so we are going to turn left and head into Adventureland to start off our ride adventure today. Let's go! Into Adventureland we go. Also, if you didn't know, all this construction that was over here on the right-hand side for the longest time of last year was actually for the new Club 33 entrance. So this is the new Club 33 that they have in the Magic Kingdom. I'm not a member because I don't have that kind of money. But if you are a Club 33 member, that's where it is. So, right in the center of Adventureland, you have Aladdin's Magic Carpets. Right behind that, you have the Antique Room. Down the way is Pirates of the Caribbean. But we are going to go on my favorite ride here, the Jungle Cruise. And you might be asking me, what do you mean Jungle Cruise is your favorite? Well, I'll tell you why right now. What I love about the Jungle Cruise is, one, it's about a 12 to 15 minute boat ride that's nice and relaxing. But more importantly, you get a different experience every single time you ride it. And that's what I love so much about it. It's depending on the skipper you get, you're going to get a completely different experience. Depending on the crowd you were with, you're going to have a different experience. Pirates of the Caribbean, also an amazing ride. I love it. It's an original from Disneyland and something like that. However, I don't think it has the same appeal because it is kind of the same thing every time you ride it. So I just got off of the Jungle Cruise and it wasn't my favorite trip on the Jungle Cruise. However, it wasn't the worst. So it was middle of the ground, still funny, still great jokes. So now we are entering Frontierland through Adventureland and we're gonna go ride my next favorite ride over here. So in Frontierland, my favorite ride is kind of a toss-up between two. It's going to be between Splash Mountain behind me and Big Thunder Mountain over there. It's kind of hard to decide, mainly because Splash Mountain, it's a classic, has one of my favorite songs in it from Disney. Every time I hear the song at the end of the ride, I always get this just kind of feeling of nostalgia from when I was a kid. However, Big Thunder Mountain is also a classic, and it's also very fast and very fun. I'm going to say Big Thunder Mountain is my favorite ride over here in Frontierland, just because of the queue line and just the ride experience in general. So now as we leave the Wild West and enter Liberty Square, there really isn't a ride in Liberty Square. I mean, there is. It's Haunted Mansion, so really that kind of has to be your favorite ride in Liberty Square because it's the only ride. However, when it comes to shows and attractions, there are 3. You have the Hall of Presidents, Haunted Mansion, and then probably my favorite show that I have to say is that's over here is Great Moments in History with the Muppets. Walking through Liberty Square, trying not to get run over by a stroller. So now as we walk through Fantasyland at this point, you can hear the bell for Pinocchio's Village House going on behind me. This is where differing opinions are going to come into play. So there's a lot of rides, but I can only choose one. For me, I have to look at what the idea of the Magic Kingdom is, and that is to make you feel like a kid again. especially for us older ones. If you're younger, you're already a kid, so you always feel like a kid. But for adults or people my age or kids at heart, it's to give you the feeling of being a child again. And I think the one ride that really does that extremely well is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, because the Winnie the Pooh characters are so classic and so timeless that I feel whenever you meet them in person or if you go and ride their ride, you can't help but grin and smile coming off of it, feeling like a little kid. So that's why I think it's my favorite ride here in Fantasyland, because it captures the essence of what the Magic Kingdom is so well.
Happy Wednesday. For food.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that.
Look, it's Owl. And look, homage to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Come bounce with me. Phew, I almost bounced right out of the ride. Watch out for heffalumps and weasels. They steal honey. Steal honey? Together to sing.
Hooray for Pooh, too!
Start the party without me.
Hey, Pooh Bear. Hey, Tigger. You're now leaving Fantasyland and we're heading into Tomorrowland, and I know what you're thinking. Zach, hold on, you forgot about the circus. I know. I'm gonna skip the circus today for two reasons. One, there are only 2 rides in it, and 2, it's obvious which one's the best, Dumbo, so why do I need to talk about it? We are now in Tomorrowland. Now, this is where it gets really tricky for me because I have 3 really, just favorite rides here. I love the People Mover a ton. I think it's one of the most relaxing things that you can do here in Tomorrowland. I love Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin just because I love that arcade shooter style of a ride. But when we talk about quote-unquote rides, when you hear ride at Disney World, you think thrill ride. That's kind of my first thought, is what's a thrill ride that you could do right now? So for me, the only true thrill ride that we have here is Space Mountain. So we're gonna go ride Space Mountain right now because that is by far my favorite ride over here in Tomorrowland. So let's go. 55-minute wait for Space Mountain. Thank the Lord we got a fast pass.
Thank you.
All right, when did we start? Oh, here we go. We're on our way, moving. Bye, everybody. All right, which side's the camera on? Which side's the camera on? I think the camera's on this side. Oh, that's bright. Oh! Oh, that wasn't that bad. Ah! Oh, there hasn't been a drop. Was that? Ah! Woohoo! Oh, this is getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. We made it! I knew you would. Well, we did it. Those are my favorite rides here in the Magic Kingdom. So just a quick recap for everybody. We have the Jungle Cruise, we have Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, we have the Haunted Mansion, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Dumbo, and Space Mountain. So that's pretty much it. There's not much else to do here in the Magic Kingdom, and since it is 95 degrees, I am okay with going home and going back into the AC. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what your guys' favorite rides are here in the Magic Kingdom. I would love to hear from you. And the reason why I decided to do this is because I heard from you guys and you wanted to see what our favorite rides were. So thank you very much for that. But no, I think we're gonna leave it there for today. Thank you for watching. We will catch you on the flip side and see you next time on the EAZ.